Hey Morgan, have you ever delved into the history of Mahdia in Tunisia? It's a fascinating city with a rich and diverse past.
Oh, absolutely. Mahdia's history is quite intriguing. It's amazing how it has evolved over the centuries. The city has witnessed the rise and fall of various civilizations.
Definitely. Mahdia was initially founded by the Fatimids in the 10th century. The Fatimid Caliphate played a crucial role in shaping the city's early history.
Right, the Fatimids established Mahdia as their capital, and it thrived as a center of culture, commerce, and learning during that period. The Great Mosque of Mahdia, built by the Fatimids, is a testament to the city's architectural brilliance.
The Great Mosque is truly magnificent. It reflects the architectural prowess of the Fatimids and their influence on Islamic art and culture. But, Mahdia's history took a dramatic turn with the arrival of the Normans in the 11th century.
Yes, the Norman conquest of Mahdia in 1057 was a pivotal moment. It marked the end of Fatimid rule and the beginning of a new chapter in Mahdia's history. The Normans brought their own set of influences, blending them with the existing Arab and Islamic traditions.
That fusion of cultures is evident in the architecture and art of Mahdia. The Norman-era structures, like the coastline and the walls surrounding the old city, still stand as a testament to that period.
Absolutely! The subsequent centuries saw Mahdia changing hands several times, with various rulers leaving their mark. The Spanish, Ottomans, and the Hafsid dynasty all played roles in shaping the city.
It's remarkable how Mahdia adapted to each cultural shift. The Ottoman period, in particular, left a lasting impact. The city became a major naval base and continued to thrive as a center of trade. The Ottoman influence is evident in the architecture, like the Skifakala, a historic gate that once guarded the entrance to the city. It's like walking through layers of history when you explore Mahdia. And let's not forget Mahdia's strategic importance during the Barbary Coast era. The city became a stronghold for pirates and privateers, contributing to the complex geopolitical landscape of the time.
True, Mahdia's role as a pirate haven added another layer to its history. The struggle for control over the city continued until the modern era, with Tunisia gaining independence in the 20th century.
Transitioning to the 20th century, Mahdia witnessed significant changes during Tunisia's struggle for independence. The city played a role in the anti-colonial movements against French rule. The fight for freedom left a profound impact on the community. The struggle for independence is such a crucial part of Mahdia's history. It's inspiring to see how the people of Mahdia, along with others in Tunisia, fought for self-determination and sovereignty. Absolutely. The post-independence era brought about urbanization and modernization, transforming Mahdia into a more contemporary city while still preserving its historical charm. The preservation efforts have been commendable.
Preservation is key, especially considering Mahdia's designation as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. The efforts to conserve and showcase the city's historical landmarks ensure that future generations can appreciate its rich tapestry.
Speaking of landmarks, the Fatimid-era Great Mosque, the Ottoman Skifakala, and the remnants of Norman architecture are essential attractions. It's like walking through centuries of history in a single city. And the beaches. Mahdia's coastline adds another dimension to its charm. I've read about how the city has become not only a historical gem, but also a popular tourist destination, drawing visitors from around the world. Tourism has indeed played a vital role in Mahdia's modern identity. It's heartening to see how the city has embraced its historical significance while adapting to the needs and interests of contemporary travelers.
Absolutely. The blend of history, culture, and the scenic beauty of Mahdia's coastal areas makes it a unique destination. Have you had the chance to visit Mahdia?
Not yet, but it's high on my list. Exploring the narrow streets of the old city, witnessing the blend of architectural styles, and soaking in the Mediterranean ambience, it sounds like an incredible experience.
It truly is. The locals are passionate about their city's history, and you can feel that energy as you explore. The markets, the cafes, and the conversations with residents all add to the overall experience.
Mahdia's story is a testament to the resilience of its people and the city's ability to adapt to changing times while preserving its heritage. It's more than just a historical site. It's a living, breathing testament to Tunisia's rich past.
Well said, Alex. Mahdia is a jewel in Tunisia's historical crown, and I hope more people get to appreciate its beauty and significance.
Absolutely, Alex. Mahdia's position on the Mediterranean has always made it a crossroads of civilizations. The interactions between different cultures have shaped its identity in profound ways. The Phoenicians, Romans, Byzantines, Arabs, and later European powers all have left their imprint on Mahdia. It's like a historical puzzle where each era contributes a piece to the city's narrative. And let's not forget the role of trade. Mahdia's port, since ancient times, has been a hub for commerce. The city's prosperity was closely tied to the ebb and flow of goods and ideas across the Mediterranean. True, trade has been a driving force shaping Mahdia's destiny. The exchange of goods, technologies, and cultural practices has been constant, creating a city that reflects the diversity of the Mediterranean world. I find it fascinating how Mahdia has managed to preserve this diversity. The Medina, with its maze-like streets, is a living testament to the coexistence of various cultures throughout history. The Medina is a treasure trove of history. The artisan workshops, the bustling markets, and the everyday life within those ancient walls offer a glimpse into the past that's both captivating and educational. The festivals in Mahdia also play a role in celebrating this diversity. The Mahdia Arts Festival, for instance, brings together artists, musicians, and performers from different backgrounds, creating a vibrant tapestry of cultures. That's a great point, Morgan. Events like these not only celebrate the city's past, but also contribute to its cultural dynamism in the present. It's a living heritage that evolves with each generation. And the local cuisine. Mahdia's culinary traditions are a delicious blend of flavors influenced by the various cultures that have shaped the city. The seafood dishes, in particular, reflect the city's maritime history. Absolutely. The gastronomic experience in Mahdia must be a journey through centuries of culinary evolution. I can imagine enjoying a traditional meal while overlooking the Mediterranean. It's like tasting history. It truly is. Mahdia has this unique ability to transport you through time with its architecture, traditions, and even its cuisine. It's not just a city, it's a living history book. Well said, Morgan. Mahdia, with its layers of history and cultural richness, is a testament to the interconnectedness of human civilizations. Exploring its streets is like taking a stroll through the annals of time. I couldn't agree more, Alex. Mahdia is a jewel that deserves to be appreciated and preserved for future generations to marvel at. Morgan, considering Mahdia's historical significance, I'm curious about the city's role in the broader context of Islamic civilization. The Fatimids, who initially founded Mahdia, played a crucial role in shaping the Islamic world during their time. How did this influence Mahdia? That's a great point, Alex. The Fatimids were an Ismaili Muslim dynasty, and their establishment of Mahdia as their capital was a strategic move. It marked the consolidation of their power and the promotion of their unique brand of Islamic culture. The Fatimids were known for their patronage of the arts and sciences. Did this have a lasting impact on Mahdia? Absolutely. Mahdia, under Fatimid rule, became a center for intellectual pursuits. The House of Wisdom in Mahdia was a renowned institution where scholars from different backgrounds gathered to exchange knowledge. It contributed to the city's cultural vibrancy. It's fascinating how these intellectual endeavors can shape the trajectory of a city. I imagine the legacy of the House of Wisdom in Mahdia continued to influence the city's intellectual atmosphere even after the Fatimid era. Indeed, the cultural and intellectual legacy persisted through subsequent rulers and dynasties. The Great Mosque, which the Fatimids built, stands as a testament to their architectural achievements and their influence on Islamic art. The Norman period brought a shift in the city's character. Mahdia became a part of the Norman Kingdom of Sicily, and we see a fusion of Arab and Norman influences in the architecture. The Kasbah, with its strong Norman features, is a prime example. So, Mahdia became this melting pot of cultures over the centuries? Exactly. The city's history is a tapestry woven with threads from different civilizations. The Arabic, Norman, and later Ottoman influences created a unique blend that defines Mahdia. How did the Ottoman era contribute to Mahdia's development? The Ottomans, during their control of Mahdia, enhanced its strategic importance. The city became a key naval base, contributing to the Ottoman maritime empire. This period left its mark on Mahdia's infrastructure, including the impressive Skifakala, which served both defensive and administrative purposes. The naval aspect is interesting. It seems Mahdia's role as a strategic coastal city continued to be significant throughout its history. Absolutely. The Mediterranean Sea has always been a conduit for trade, culture, and power.
Mahdia's location made it a focal point in the geopolitical dynamics of the region.
I can see how Mahdia's history is intricately tied to the broader currents of Islamic and Mediterranean civilizations. It's a testament to how the city evolved over the centuries, absorbing and contributing to the cultural tapestry of the region.
Well said, Alex. Mahdia's history is not just a local tale. It's a chapter in the larger narrative of human civilization, where cultures intermingle and shape each other.
Morgan, I'm curious about how Mahdia navigated the challenges of the Barbary Coast era. It's a period known for piracy and privateering. How did this impact the city?
The Barbary Coast era was indeed a challenging time for Mahdia. The city became a haven for pirates and privateers who operated in the Mediterranean. This had both economic and political consequences for the region.
How did Mahdia's residents and rulers respond to the challenges posed by piracy?
The Corsairs of Mahdia, as they were known, played a significant role during this era. They engaged in acts of piracy against European ships, and the city benefited from the spoils of these activities. However, it also led to conflicts with European powers.
So, Mahdia became a sort of maritime battleground during this period?
Yes, precisely. The conflicts in the Mediterranean were not only about territorial control, but also about dominance in sea trade. Mahdia's strategic location made it a focal point in these power struggles.
Did this era of piracy have a lasting impact on Mahdia's relationship with other Mediterranean powers?
It did. The Barbary pirates, including those from Mahdia, were a source of tension with European nations. The Barbary states, including Mahdia, were often involved in conflicts and negotiations with European powers over matters of trade, tribute, and piracy.
It's interesting how Mahdia's history is intertwined with these broader geopolitical dynamics. How did the city transition from the Barbary Coast era to the modern period?
The decline of the Barbary pirates and the eventual colonization by European powers marked a shift in Mahdia's fortunes. The city underwent transformations as it adapted to new rulers and faced the challenges of the changing political landscape.
Did the French colonization, in particular, leave a significant imprint on Mahdia?
Absolutely. Mahdia, like the rest of Tunisia, came under French control in the late 19th century. The French influence brought about changes in governance, administration, and infrastructure. The city became part of the larger French colonial project.
How did the people of Mahdia respond to colonization?
The period of colonization was marked by resistance movements and efforts to maintain cultural identity. Mahdia, with its deep historical roots, became a symbol of resilience against external control.
It's remarkable how Mahdia, despite facing challenges throughout its history, has managed to preserve its identity and cultural heritage.
Absolutely, Alex. The city's ability to adapt while retaining its unique character is a testament to the strength of its people and the resilience embedded in its history.
Mahdia's journey through the Barbary Coast era and colonization is a testament to the city's ability to navigate turbulent times. It's like a phoenix rising from the ashes, continuously reinventing itself.
Well put, Alex. Mahdia's history is a dynamic narrative of adaptation, resistance, and evolution.
Morgan, as we explore Mahdia's history, I'm curious about the city's experience during the 20th century, especially during Tunisia's struggle for independence.
The 20th century brought significant changes to Mahdia, particularly during Tunisia's quest for independence. The city, like the rest of the country, became a focal point in the fight against colonial rule.
How did Mahdia contribute to the broader independence movement?
Mahdia, with its historical significance and a population deeply rooted in its cultural heritage, played an active role in the anti-colonial movements. The people of Mahdia, along with others across Tunisia, rallied against French rule, advocating for self-determination and sovereignty.
Were there specific events in Mahdia that stood out during this period?
Mahdia witnessed protests, strikes, and acts of civil disobedience. The city became a hub of anti-colonial activism, reflecting the collective determination of its residents to break free from external control.
The struggle for independence must have left a profound impact on the community.
Indeed. The fight for independence was not just a political movement. It was a societal transformation. It reshaped the identity of Mahdia and its people, fostering a sense of national pride and unity.
How did Mahdia evolve in the post-independence era?
Post-independence, Mahdia, like the rest of Tunisia, underwent urbanization and modernization. The city adapted to the changing times while striving to preserve its historical and cultural heritage.
The preservation of historical sites must have been crucial during this period.
Absolutely. Efforts were made to conserve and showcase Mahdia's historical landmarks. The designation of the Old City as a UNESCO World Heritage Site reflects the commitment to preserving the city's unique heritage.
And how did tourism play a role in Mahdia's post-independence development?
Tourism became a significant factor in Mahdia's modern identity. The city's historical sites, combined with its beautiful coastline, attracted visitors from around the world. Mahdia became not only a historical gem, but also a popular tourist destination.
It's fascinating how the city managed to balance modern development with the preservation of its historical identity.
It sounds like Mahdia's journey through the 20th century is a testament to the city's resilience and adaptability.
Absolutely, Alex. Mahdia's history is a continuum of challenges, transformations, and a deep-rooted connection to its past.
Morgan, let's delve deeper into Mahdia's modern identity and its present-day status. How has the city continued to evolve in recent decades, both culturally and economically?
In recent decades, Mahdia has undergone continued development while striving to maintain its cultural and historical integrity. The city has embraced modern amenities and infrastructure, but efforts have been made to ensure that these changes complement rather than overshadow its rich heritage.
That delicate balance between modernization and heritage preservation must be challenging.
Indeed, it's a delicate dance. Local authorities and residents have been keen on sustainable development, mindful of preserving the authenticity that makes Mahdia special. The challenge lies in creating a city that is both functional for its inhabitants and attractive for visitors.
Have there been any specific projects or initiatives aimed at promoting Mahdia's cultural heritage?
Yes, various projects have been undertaken to promote Mahdia's cultural heritage. Restoration efforts have continued, ensuring that historical sites are well maintained. Museums and cultural centers have also played a role in showcasing the city's rich history and traditions.
That's wonderful to hear. How about the economic aspects? Has tourism remained a significant contributor to Mahdia's economy?
Tourism remains a cornerstone of Mahdia's economy. The city's historical sites, pristine beaches, and vibrant cultural scene attract visitors year-round. The tourism industry has been instrumental in providing economic opportunities for locals and sustaining businesses.
Has there been a focus on sustainable tourism to preserve Mahdia's natural beauty and cultural heritage?
Absolutely. Sustainable tourism practices have been encouraged to minimize the impact on the environment and cultural sites. There's a recognition that responsible tourism is essential for the long-term well-being of Mahdia and its residents.
Are there any ongoing cultural events or festivals that continue to celebrate Mahdia's heritage?
Yes, Mahdia remains a hub of cultural activities. The Mahdia Arts Festival continues to draw artists and performers, creating a lively atmosphere that celebrates the city's diversity. These events contribute to the cultural dynamism of Mahdia.
It's great to hear that the city remains culturally vibrant. How about the local community? How have the residents of Mahdia been involved in shaping the city's present and future?
The local community has played a crucial role in Mahdia's development. Community engagement in preservation efforts, participation in cultural events, and the promotion of local businesses have all contributed to the city's well-being. The residents take pride in their city's history and actively participate in its continued evolution.
Mahdia seems to have a strong sense of community and identity.
Absolutely. The people of Mahdia are deeply connected to their city's history, and this connection is evident in their daily lives. It's a community that values its past while embracing the opportunities of the present.
As we wrap up our discussion, Morgan, I can't help but appreciate Mahdia's journey, a city that has gracefully navigated through centuries of history, faced challenges, and emerged as a beacon of cultural richness.
Indeed, Alex. Mahdia's story is a testament to the resilience and adaptability of its people, and it continues to inspire those who explore its streets and delve into its history.
Morgan, as we reflect on Mahdia's rich history and its journey through the centuries, I'm curious about the city's role in fostering cultural exchange. Given its strategic location and the amalgamation of various civilizations, how has Mahdia contributed to the broader tapestry of human interaction?
Mahdia's role as a cultural crossroads is profound. The interactions between different cultures, Arab, Norman, Ottoman, and others, have not only shaped the city, but have also left an indelible mark on the broader Mediterranean and North African regions.
It's fascinating to think about Mahdia not just as a city with a history, but as a living testimony to the interweaving of diverse cultural threads. How have these interactions manifested in the city's cultural expressions?
The cultural expressions in Mahdia are a beautiful mosaic of influences. From architecture to cuisine, you can see the fusion of styles that tell the story of the city's encounters with different civilizations. The Medina itself is a living testament to this cultural amalgamation.
The Medina has been a recurring theme in our discussion, and rightfully so. It seems to encapsulate centuries of history within its narrow streets. How has the Medina evolved over time?
The Medina has evolved organically, absorbing the essence of each era. It's not a static monument, but a dynamic space where history coexists with contemporary life. The traditional crafts, markets, and daily activities within the Medina are a continuation of the city's historical pulse.
It's like Mahdia's heartbeat resonates through the Medina. How about the people themselves? How has the diversity of Mahdia's history influenced the identity of its residents?
The people of Mahdia carry within them the legacies of multiple cultures. Their identity is shaped by a rich tapestry of influences, from language to traditions. There's a sense of pride in being part of a city with such a diverse and layered history.
The idea of cultural pride is powerful. In preserving Mahdia's history, the residents seem to be guardians of a collective heritage. How does this manifest in everyday life?
Everyday life in Mahdia is infused with a sense of historical continuity. Whether it's in the preparation of traditional dishes that carry echoes of different culinary traditions, or in the celebration of local festivals, the residents actively participate in keeping the city's heritage alive.
It's heartening to hear about the vibrancy of Mahdia's cultural expressions. As we conclude our discussion, what do you think makes Mahdia unique in the broader context of historical cities?
Mahdia's uniqueness lies in its ability to embrace change while honoring its past. It's a city that doesn't exist in isolation. It's a bridge between civilizations. The preservation of historical sites, the celebration of cultural diversity, and the engagement of its people contribute to making Mahdia a living testament to the interconnectedness of human history.
Morgan, let's explore the broader regional context. Mahdia's history is not isolated. It's part of the larger narrative of North Africa and the Mediterranean. How has Mahdia's story intertwined with the histories of neighboring cities and regions?
Mahdia's history is intricately linked with the ebb and flow of power dynamics in North Africa and the Mediterranean. Its strategic location made it a key player in regional geopolitics. The interactions with cities like Tunis and Sfax, as well as broader Mediterranean powers, have shaped Mahdia's destiny.
It sounds like Mahdia was not just a passive observer, but an active participant in the geopolitical theater of the region.
Absolutely. Mahdia's strategic significance, both as a port and a cultural center, meant that it was often at the crossroads of conflicts and alliances. Whether through trade, military struggles, or cultural exchanges, Mahdia has been part of a larger regional tapestry.
How did the city's relationship with Tunis, the capital of Tunisia, unfold over the centuries?
Tunis and Mahdia shared a complex relationship, often influenced by the changing powers in the region. The historical connection between the two cities is significant, with Mahdia serving as the capital under the Fatimids before Tunis took on that role later. The rivalry and cooperation between these cities have been part of the broader historical narrative of Tunisia.
It's interesting how the dynamics between regional centers have shaped the history of the broader area. Were there times when Mahdia played a diplomatic role in regional affairs?
Mahdia, especially during the Fatimid period, played a diplomatic role in engaging with neighboring powers and forging alliances. The city's rulers were adept at navigating the complex web of relationships in the Mediterranean. These diplomatic endeavors were crucial in securing the city's position and prosperity.
The diplomatic finesse of Mahdia's rulers adds another layer to the city's historical narrative. How about cultural exchanges? Did Mahdia actively engage in cultural dialogues with neighboring regions?
Absolutely. Mahdia's history is a story of cultural exchanges. The city has been a hub where ideas, art, and knowledge flowed between North Africa, the Middle East, and Europe. The blending of Arabic, Norman, and Ottoman influences is a testament to the rich cultural dialogue that characterized the Mediterranean region.
Mahdia seems to have been a melting pot of cultures and ideas. How did this cultural richness contribute to the broader intellectual landscape of the region?
Mahdia's intellectual contributions, particularly during the Fatimid period, were significant. The House of Wisdom in Mahdia was a center for scholarly pursuits, attracting thinkers from various backgrounds. This intellectual ferment had a ripple effect, influencing the broader intellectual landscape of the Islamic world. It's remarkable how Mahdia's influence extended beyond its city walls. As we wrap up our discussion, how do you see Mahdia's role in the region today? Today, Mahdia continues to be a symbol of historical richness in the region. It stands as a reminder of the interconnected histories of North Africa and the Mediterranean. The preservation of its heritage and its engagement in cultural exchanges make it not just a city with a storied past, but a dynamic participant in the contemporary regional dialogue. Mahdia's continuity in playing a role in regional dynamics is truly captivating. It's been a pleasure exploring the city's history and its broader connections with you, Morgan.